Good morning, my students, and welcome to your English class. Now, today we're going to continue with the letters. Remember, we started with the numbers. Number 1, like a soldier. Number 2, like a duck. Quack, 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 quack. But today, those numbers, we're going to leave them aside and we're going to concentrate and to focus on letters. The first letter that we started is letter A. A of Alondra, of Alisa, of Alan, and also for several objects. Now, don't forget, my children, that letters have two forms. Capital letters, which are the big ones, and small letters, which is, like the name implies, small letters, okay? Now, very good. Let's continue with the first letter, which was capital A, which has the form of a triangle with a line in the middle. Now, for this letter, we saw two objects. We saw ambulance and airplane. Do you remember what is an ambulance? Okay, very good. And what about airplane? What is an airplane? Okay, don't forget airplanes. Okay, now the colors. What is the color of an ambulance? Color red. And the color of an airplane, most of them are white. But if you can paint it, we can use several colors, okay? Very good. Now let's continue with the small letter, in this case, because it's letter A, capital A, small a, okay? And small a looks like a circle with a line next to. Once again, small a circle with a line next to. Please repeat after me, my children. Capital A, small a. Very good. Today we are going to concentrate on small a. And just as capital A, small a has two objects, okay? And those objects are and, okay? And an apple. Let's start with the first one. So this is an ant. And like I mentioned it before, ants are very, very small, okay? Now, characteristics about ants. Ants are color red. So once you start working, don't forget to paint your small, beautiful ant with color red. Okay? Remember, when we are painting side by side or up and down, up and down. In my case, I am going to paint it side by side, okay? That's ant. Now, the next subject that we have here for today is an apple. And what are the colors of apples? Apples are color red. So once again, with the color red, we start painting the apple. Now, in my case, I'm going to paint it up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Now I'm going to say this in Spanish because this is very important. Ahora les voy a decir algo en español. Ahorita el teacher está coloreando de esta forma, pero en casita sus trabajos tienen que estar mejor hechecitos, sin dejar espacios en blanco, sin hacer rayones y sin salirse de la raya. Recuerden que ustedes ya son niños grandes y queremos trabajos bien hechecitos para que el teacher esté bien contento. ¿Vale? Vale. Continuamos. Let's continue. Now, once we have finished with the ant and the apple, we have to trace the letters. Tenemos que remarcar las letras so we can remember it properly. Now, here we have dots. Now, don't forget that we have to join the dots so that small a appears. For ant and apple. Don't forget, join little dots. So we can have letter A. Very good. Now, that's it for today, my children. And before we go, let's review the letters and the objects one last time. For this, I need you to help. Please repeat after me. Capital A. Okay. Small A. Well, a little bit louder. Small A. Very good. Now, what about the objects? Let's remember the objects. And apple. One more time. And apple. And don't forget that both objects are color red. So that's it for today. We see you tomorrow. Have an excellent day. Remember, the teacher loves you so much. Okay? Goodbye and take care.